have a listen to what the IMF and World Bank are planning for Africans. Greetings, watching Season A, the platform where we speak to power. If we don't wake up, stop this nonsense about prayer, stop this nonsense about Allah and Jesus Christ and all that they're using to trick you and fool you. And have you noticed they're coming up with all of this mpox nonsense to put stuff in you that is not affecting you. They brought the stuff. When is Africa going to wake up exactly? Listen to this guy. He's making a very strong point here. Have a listen.
The West has a plan to squeeze even more money out of Africa, and they're calling it tax collectors without borders. And so what they're doing is that they're training hundreds of thousands of tax collectors that aren't loyal to any one country in Africa, and they're providing those as resources so that the African governments can tax their own citizens more effectively. It's basically a 1-2 punch. The first thing that they did through the IMF and the World Bank was they got African countries in a lot of debt, and the cost of servicing that debt started to eat up almost all of the government revenue in many of the African countries. And the Western world came in and said, hey, what if we train tax collectors for you and offer all of our advanced analytical tools that we use to tax people in the Western world? And if you do these tax reforms that we propose, we'll give you even more loans so that you can do your big projects, or maybe you can get that chalet in Switzerland. But unlike the Western world where the tax money might actually find itself circulating in the economy, because they set up these African nations in a lot of debt, the money that they collect from this increased tax revenue is just going to get shot out into the Western world, which is something that even the colonialists of the 1700s couldn't have dreamed would happen. So is there anything that can be done about this? My recommendation is, if you're an African leader, even though it's hard, hit block on the World Bank, hit block on the IMF, and just don't do business with these people in the future.
Making sense now? Is it making sense? Please give this video a like and share it. We got to wake up. Say no to IMF, say no to World Bank. They want to collect taxes. Where's the jobs? What about the job for your own people? Like the guy said, hit block it, block it. Say no. We need to pull out of the entire system. We must do exactly what Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso is doing. He's pulled out of the system. He's not taking any of their loans. He's having alternative means. He's also getting the gold to make their gold and keep it in their country. This is what we need to do. We need to follow the example, the visionary thinking of Ibrahim Traore. We must pull out of the entire system. Thank you very much. Season A, the platform where we speak truth power. Thank you. Bye for now.